How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Foggins Media Corner back again with a brand new video for today. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time for this new episode for this series is going to be my review on the 2024 absurdist anthology film, and that is Kinds of Kindness. This is the latest film from director Yorgos Lanthimos, who you may know him as the director of films such as The Lobster, The Favourite, and Poor Things, which was his last film he made as a director before he did this movie. And in this film, we follow three stories, in which the first story is that we see a man who's trying to take control of his own life. The second story is where it involves a policeman whose wife seems to act like a different person. And the third story is about a woman who's searching for someone with a special ability. So that's pretty much the stories of Kinds of Kindness. Now, I was really excited for this movie since this was the latest film from Yorgos Lanthimos, and when it comes to him as a filmmaker, he's definitely become one of my favorite filmmakers that's working today. I really enjoyed his recent films that he's been making in recent years, which are the movies that I've already mentioned that he has directed already. And I was really excited to see what the cast were going to be doing for this film, because this film has a big cast of well-known actors here. Like, you've got Emma Stone, which as we all know, that she has worked with Lanthimos before on films such as The Favourite and Poor Things, in which for that film, Poor Things, she won her second Oscar for that film for Best Actress, which I thought she definitely deserved because she was phenomenal in that film. And also in this film, you've got Plemons, Willem, Dafoe, Margaret, Qualley, Chau, Alwyn, Mamoudou, Athie, and Schafer, which I was really excited to see what all these actors were going to be doing for this new Yorgos Lanthimos movie here. And this film came out on the 28th of June of this year, but I didn't check this out straight away when it came out, like on release day, because I want to see a few other films that came out along with this, which I want to see Horizon and American Soccer Chapter 1 the day it came out. Then the next day I want to see A Quiet Place Day 1, and then a couple of days after I saw that film, I went to see this movie. And there wasn't many people in the screen that I went to for this movie, unfortunately, but after watching this whole movie here, I gotta say here, guys, this is definitely another insane film here that Yorgos Lanthimos has made here. I overall had a really good time here with Kinds of Kindness here. First off, the cast I thought were all exquisite, and yeah, they were just brilliant within this movie here, from Emma Stone, Plemons, Willem Dafoe, Margaret Qualley, Chau, Alwyn, Mamoudou, Athie, and Schafer. They were all great within this movie here, from all three of these stories that we do see them in within this movie here. Although there are times where some of the actors did feel a little bit less focused on for some of these stories that we do follow within this movie here, but still though, they were good for their performances here. And when it comes to the direction by Lanthimos himself, it is well crafted here for an anthology film like this one here, where this one has exploration here for every single one of these stories that we do follow within this movie here, from the unique elements, which I thought all that was well crafted, alongside the amount of bizarreness that we do see within this movie here, which I thought all that was really well crafted as well. And yeah, they were really bonkers as well when it came to some of that here. And I liked what every single one of these stories is about here, whereas the first story is about corporation, the second story is about a broken relationship, and the third story is about a religious life. Although there were a few times where some of the stories did feel like they had like a little less meat on them, and they didn't have a whole lot to basically dive deep into any single one of these stories that the film represents here, which I felt that was a bit of a gripe I did have with the film here. And another gripe I do have with the film here is the pacing, because it did feel weak here, because it is a pretty long film here. It's 2 hours and 44 minutes. Like, there were times where it almost made me lose interest as I was watching the film, but it does manage to pick itself up when the story's about to draw to a close and all that. But all in all, Kinds of Kindness, I overall had a pretty good time here with this new Lanthimos movie here, but I wouldn't say this is like his next new masterpiece when it comes to him as a filmmaker here, but this still is a pretty good entry that he's done for his film library here. And if you're a huge fan of Yorgos Lanthimos as a filmmaker, or any of the stars like Emma Stone or whoever, I would say this would definitely be a really good cup of tea here. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Kinds of Kindness. I'm going to give Kinds of Kindness 3.5 out of 5. Definitely a solid entry by Yorgos Lanthimos here, and like I said, I wouldn't say this is like his next new masterpiece when it comes to him as a filmmaker here, but this still is a pretty good entry to his film library here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my AK After I Saw review on Kinds of Kindness, and let me know what you think of this movie, if you have seen this already, or if you just recently checked this out. Did you really enjoy this one, or was this not your cup of tea? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Foggins Media Corner signing off.